new memory verse this week as we start our summer parable unit. So repeat after me. You will seek me.
You will seek me.
And find me.
And find me.
When you seek me.
When you seek me.
With all your heart.
With all your heart.
This is a very special box. And in it we have a very special kind of story called a parable. We paint all parable boxes gold to show that the parables inside are very precious. They look just like a present that is waiting to be opened to reveal something very special. Do you want to see what's inside this box?
Yeah.
Oh wait, before I open it, does anyone know what a parable is? Oh.
I think a parable is like what we just said, like something that holds stories, like how treasure boxes hold like sometimes gold. So I think a parable is something that holds stories. Because the word parable is like a type of story.
That's right.
Like the Bible. So that's what I think
A parable is a story, but it is a special kind of story. Parables are simple stories that have another greater story hidden inside of them. Just like this small gold box, Jesus has told a lot of parables. They were simply everyday stories that people could relate to. But if the Spirit of God opened up the people's minds and hearts and ears and eyes, they could also see and understand the even greater story. That one that was hidden inside the simple story that showed them what the kingdom of God was like. Okay, now we're ready. We'll open this parable up and see what's inside.
A story.
And we have a brown underlay and a gray road. So let's start our story. Jesus, God the Son, came to earth to seek and save the lost. He traveled all over the land of Israel and met lots and lots of people. Women and men and children, rich people, poor people, healthy people, sick people, people who live nearby and people who came from far away, people who thought they knew all about God and people who didn't know him at all. People who thought they were good and people who knew they were bad. So many people came to hear Jesus teach. The Pharisees watched all the people come to Jesus, and they grumbled and grumped and were mad. Why does he choose to spend time with those sick, sad, and bad people instead of us? They said. And now Jesus knew that the Pharisees were grumbling and grumping about. So he told them this parable. Once a shepherd had 100 sheep. And as he counts them, 96, 97, 98, 99, he discovers that one of his sheep is lost. That sheep is so precious to him that he leaves the big flock of sheep to go after the lost one. He looks everywhere for his lost sheep. He looks over the hills. He looks near the water. And over by a tree. And he goes towards the brambles and pulls them back. And there he finds his lost sheep. He lifts his sheep into his arms and holds him close, and he carries him home full of happiness. Hooray, his friends and neighbors say. I have found my sheep that was lost. So when Jesus finished his story, he spoke again to the Pharisees. When one person who is lost is found and becomes my friend, the angels in heaven rejoice and sing, even more than if there were 99 people who were never lost to begin with.